welcome to Tuesday. As I said yesterday, a little different Tuesday than normal, not busier, about the same. My afternoon shop is, I usually do on mornings. I don't know what I was thinking yesterday. I was thinking it was for like Friday for Saturday, but Tuesday morning shops are so light that I pretty much double up and get everything that I need for the afternoon shop right now. So the same holds true. At the very least, I might save the buns for later, but we'll see what we can manage. But yeah, Tuesday's off to a great start. So, day before Christmas Eve, tomorrow, all of my family, minus one, and all of Tiffany's family, most likely. I don't think we've got 100% confirmation from one family, but most likely all of Tiffany's family will be at our house tomorrow. And of course, I'm really excited. I love entertaining. That was one of the big sells from our last house that we bought. It was big. It had tons of room, tons of space, giant patio, big barbecue island, pool, basketball court. Like, it was made for entertaining. And for that first year, it was epic. Obviously, we downsized with our current house. It's much more cozy, but less for entertaining. Obviously, we have the hot tub, we have our patio, and we have our fire pit. So there is some space for entertaining. But one of the things I realized that year two from our last house is, as we all got older, we all kind of broke off and did our own thing. We hung out less and less. I was still like having memories from our first house, and when we first, went full time with YouTube, and we were traveling a lot and doing all kinds of fun stuff. The kids got to a certain age where sports was more important. All the kids, including Mason, was doing club sports, and so weekends were more were more difficult to get together because there was always one kid out of three that had some kind of club activity. And so anyway, my point is, tomorrow we're entertaining, and I'm excited about it. I am. Like I said, I look forward to it. But my backyard plant situation, they all died again for the third year in a row because of the sun bouncing off the windows. I definitely need to get sunshades. And I told Tiffany that's something we have to invest in this next year before summer. Otherwise, we literally will never have, a green backyard, and we'll never be able to have nice patio furniture because the thing that burns the plants is what burns our furniture, our cushions and everything. And so I said, it's just one of those things we have to invest in. You have to do it. But my backyard's not great, it's nothing. I have to clean today when I get home, which I don't mind, but the one thing that I hate about where I live more than anything else is we're so close to the mountain, which is a plus, it's a pro, right? Being so close to the mountain, we can just walk, a mile to the mountain and go for a hike. Everything's always dusty, always covered in dust. I could clean it off right now, and within 3, 4, 6 hours, it'll all be covered in dust again. It just permeates the air. So it's one of those things where I wanted to wait to the very last minute to clean. So I'll clean everything today, and then tomorrow before everybody arrives, I'll do one last sweep with the blower, just one last thing. So I'm really excited about the food. I'm really excited to pick up tacos chilango for everybody, catered for everybody. I'm just excited to, all week of family, just all week of family. Starting with yesterday at me and my papa's house. Today, just normal day, no family interactions. Tomorrow at my house, Christmas Day at me and my papa's house again. And then I'm sure we'll do one last get together before everyone leaves over the weekend. I'll be honest with you though, I'm not really in the Christmas spirit this year. And I think Tiffany kind of felt that earlier in the year, like just feels different with the kids being older, with Bryce and I being technically living with us. It just feels different. And I think we both agreed that we've kind of grown out of certain things when the kids grew out of them. And there'll be this this limbo state, I think, of where Tiff and I are just kind of like meh with a lot of things that we used to not be. And then when eventually we get grandkids, all of that will come back, right? Like she has no desire to go to theme parks, right? Sierra and I went to Universal Studios together. Tiffany had no desire to go, just zero. You know, she's like, I have no desire to go to Disneyland. I have no desire to do any of that stuff. But one day, when grandkids are old enough going, I want to go see Mickey Mouse, like, Tiff's like, let's go take the grandkids to go see Mickey Mouse. Like, that's where that excitement will come back, and there'll be a reason, a purpose for us to do those things, in Tiffany's eyes. And certain things for me, like with Christmas, like I'm just not feeling Christmas this year, you know? It's harder to shop for the kids. It's super hard to shop for Tiffany. Like, every year I've bought in Tiffany something, at least one item, possibly two, that she never used. Literally either returned it, or in most cases, it just sits in a box somewhere or sits in her closet somewhere. Like, I bought her these two, like, hoodie, I don't know, you want to call them hoodie dresses? Like, they're really long hoodies. So the idea is that they go over your butt, and you can wear them kind of like a dress, right? You basically wear them with like leggings. You put leggings underneath, and you do that. Or, you know, when you're at home, maybe you're wearing a pair of like shorts, and so it's just something for you to get on the couch and like cuddle. You put them over your knees, and I saw it, and I was like, oh my God, it's Tiffany. She loves to cuddle on the couch with blankets. She's never worn them once. I got her two of them because there was like a special deal or something. It's just things like that. So I just don't. I'm a horrible gift giver in general, because I'm so much more of like an impulsive, like, I see something, I'm like, ooh, so-and-so would like that, or I'm with you, and I'm like, hey, you want one of these? Or, hey, let's go do this thing. Come on, my treat. I'll take you. Like, I'm more about like giving experiences. If I had it my way, I would like grab every member of my family and go take them somewhere, like lunch, dinner, an experience, an event. That's more my style. But obviously that's not realistic. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm just kind of like, meh. I don't have the Christmas spirit. It's funny because I just saw a video recently that it said, I think it was called like Scrooge puts up his Christmas lights. It was referring to me as Scrooge. Because I've never really been big on Christmas. Like, I know some people, it's like their favorite holiday. My dad, it's his favorite holiday. He loves Christmas. But I just have never been a huge fan of it. Like, I don't get into the holidays where I'm like, I'm going to decorate. I'm going to put the lights. I'm going to put all these things out. I'm going to do all these things. Like, I'm going to buy all the clothes and the sweaters. Like, I could care less. Like, I literally, the day could go by and I wouldn't care. Like, I don't have that spirit for any holiday, really, for that matter. So, I don't know. About Humbug, I guess. Still at my mom's house, check in with her. And since I'm on the north side of the freeway, I'm going to the mall 2 days before Christmas. I'm going to drop off the AirPods to the Apple store, get those sent off because it's going to take a while to get them back, so I might as well just do it now. At least there's some breakup in my week. It's not as busy, not as long. So I'll be out with my AirPods for, like I said, 2 or 3 weeks. And then I have a couple of things, last minute things to get, and I'll be done with Christmas shopping. Here we go. Should I get in line to see Santa? He's back there, behind the tree. He's hiding. We're off to a great start. Got some stocking stuffers. I got some chamoy gummies for me because they're homemade. Rain in the forecast today and tomorrow. All right, so update on the AirPods. Same thing. All the tests came back positive. No issues. And his resolution was, yeah, just ship it off. He goes, or I could replace the case. And I was like, that's an option? Like, I figured that was what they were gonna do the first time, and when she didn't offer that to me, I was like, oh, okay, I guess I gotta send it off before they replace it. But I'm like, yeah, if you can replace the case, let's just do that. So he's like looking, he's like, oh, well, okay, I don't have any in stock at the moment. He's like, so I can order one, it'll be in about like 5 days. I'm like, okay. He's like, the catch is, if we send your AirPods off, they can mail it back to your house. If I order the AirPod case, it has to be shipped here. And I was like, okay, so I have to come back to the mall in 5 to 6 days. Okay, so let's do that. So that's what we did. So I have a new AirPod Pro case being shipped. Something about the AirPods, like, I mean, again, I don't know if Apple's just different, but like once upon a time, if anything was wrong with like your iPhone, they just replaced it. Like they literally just was like, here's a new one. Here's a new one. AirPods, they don't seem to be that simple, like just replacing it. Like maybe because it's 3 pieces, people like lose pieces in order to, I don't know. But it's not as simple as just, here, give me a new one. So, yeah, hopefully a week from now we get a new AirPod case and it fixes the problem. As far as gifts go, I got one for Tiff, kind of a, really more of a stocking stuffer. But like I said, this year's just different. We're not getting each other like gifts. Like Tiff told me numerous times, don't get me this, don't get me that, don't do what you normally do. I don't want kitchen stuff. Like she was just, so obviously I ruined the chromatic by buying myself one because miscommunication and the way she tried to like communicate, hide, it backfired. And so I got the chromatic, she's getting the new shoes. So that's the kind of like our gifts that we would get for each other, but we're just getting it for ourselves. And then really we're just focusing on the stockings and the kids. That's kind of where, that was her mandate. So if Christmas morning I have gifts to open, I'm gonna be upset. Cause I just like, I've got a couple of ideas, but like I said, she just kind of turned it down and put a sour taste in my mouth. Like, don't get me these things. And I don't know. Tiffany's also at the point where she just buys what she needs when she needs it, right? Fitness stuff, kitchen stuff. She's just like, I need this, buy it. So, yeah, bought Humbug. Salad and go night. We got salads. Bryce got a wrap. Tiffany made lasagna. Yeah. That's for Thursday. Wrapping things up for the night. Had a couple of orders that need to be put in. That customers aren't quite on the app yet. Soon. But I wanted to end today's vlog with a little reflection. I found out today that a fellow daily vlogger had passed away. Adam the Woo. I've mentioned him numerous times. He was kind of my, I don't know, beacon of hope that a 40-year-old, daily vlogger, day in the life vlogger could still make it on YouTube, because he was 51 and still doing it. He never stopped, never took a break. And his channel was crushing it. And I thoroughly enjoyed watching his vlogs, looked forward to his international travels and his experiences, and really loved hearing his thoughts and, outlook on YouTube as a YouTuber. So when I found out today that he had passed away, it was kind of a shock, honestly. And that's the second YouTuber that's passed away this week. Another one that I actually had an opportunity to meet at one point in time, Lamar Wilson, he passed away a few days ago. I think it was over the weekend, possibly. Same thing, just kind of, as far as I know, suddenly. I don't know if he had any kind of medical conditions or whatnot, and we don't even know how Adam has passed away yet either. I'm sure we'll find out later this week, but just kind of sucks to hear about that when it's so close to home. Someone that you either knew or someone that you watch or look up to regularly. Like when Kobe Bryant died in that helicopter accident. Like for me, it was like, oh, that sucks. But I didn't watch basketball. I didn't follow his career. I wasn't, a fan. So hearing him pass away was just kind of like an overall, like, oh, damn, Kobe Bryant, like, he's dead. That sucks. No more basketball, But I think if I was a fan of the sport, if I watched him regularly, if I was a Lakers fan, like, it hits different. And that's kind of how I feel with, like, Adam. And Lamar, too. Like, I didn't really know Lamar. I didn't really watch him in the last few years. I don't know what he was doing. But I met him one time. And back in the day, he was definitely, part of the YouTube ecosystem. And like I said, Adam, I recently found, in the last couple of years, but I watched him regularly and looked to him as, like I said, as an example of, things can be. So anyway, sorry to end on that kind of, bummer note, but it just was on my mind right now. You never know. Tomorrow may never come. Tomorrow may not come, So
just always appreciate every moment that you are here and appreciate every moment you get with other people, because you never know when it's your last. So anyway, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Everyone's coming over here. I'm looking forward to it. So I'll see you then.